Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome to a different kind of video, or at least one that I've not done for quite a while, and it's a bit of a new Scrappy supplies video. I will start this video just by saying #ad because I have received these products for free for me to work with and show you guys and just generally get excited about, because I am on the creative team for Scrappy Sketch, which is where all of these printable products have come from. So just to be open and transparent about that, #ad. So all of this that you see on the table is piles and piles and piles of printable digital products from scrappysketch.com. Lisa started scrappysketch.com as a premium sketch service. So for £1.95 a month, you can get 6 exclusive sketches. And they're all kinds of different sketches. We've had 1 photo, 2 photo, 3 photo, 4 photo, single page, double page, and you also get a ton of inspiration on using the sketches from the creative team. And there is always loads of inspiration. It's always awesome, and there's always creative ideas on using the sketches, especially me, who likes to go rogue. So that is one part of the website. Another part of the website is the stencils. I've got a couple here. These are a couple of the new ones. So we've got some masks. There is a summer mask, and then we've got some arrows. And the stencils are really, really, really good. Because there is a border that's quite chunky around the design, as you can see, which means you're not going to go over the line if you're anything like me, and I do that all the time. But most of them also have repeating patterns, so you can join them up very easily and extend your stenciled area across a 12x12 very easily. So there's premium sketches, there is stencils, there is also printables. That is the other part of the website, and that is what you see in front of me. So apart from one collection, which is, let me see, it's Beside the Sea. It's this one here. I do have some of it printed. This is Beside the Sea, which I haven't printed again as yet, but as you can see, that is Beside the Sea, all sorts of beachy themes. Apart from that, this is everything that is currently available on the website, which you can find simply by going to the printable section. So at the moment, what we have is available. We have collections. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 collections. 6 collections. I do have some of the ephemera for that. So there are 6 collections at the minute. We've got Adventure Trail and Beside the Sea, Rainbow Wishes, Flutterbye, Folk Garden, and Take a Break. Take a Break being the latest travel themed one. And then what we also have is coordinating items. So these are designed to work A, with the Scrappy Sketch collections, so these ones here, B, with popular collections out there at the moment from like American Crafts, 49er Market, etc. And just generally with your stash. So they will work with whatever colour you're working with, whatever theme, pattern, design you're working with. At the minute we have some tickets, we have labels and banners, we have hearts and stars, and we have the coordinating basic patterns. So I thought I would just go through and show you what is what and how I am storing them. So the Scrappy Sketch printables are designed to print on A4 paper, or if you're in the States, it will print just as easily on 8.5 by 11. Now the difference with Scrappy Sketch printables to others that are available from elsewhere is that they are full A4 sheets. So they're not A5 sheets, which is half of this, of course. They are the full A4 sheet, which is amazing value. Because the full collection, which gives you generally between 8 and 10 patterned papers, and 2 sheets of elements, whether that's journal elements, ephemera, cut parts, or anything like that, are generally £4.99, which saves you £1, because you can buy the papers on their own for £2.99, and you can buy each of the elements sheets, so 2 in each collection, for £1.49. All of the other stuff, so the tickets, the hearts and stars, labels, banners, and so on, you can get for £1.49 a sheet, which is amazing value, because it's a printable, so you're not getting a physical item. That is the most important thing to remember. You're not going to get anything in the post. You're not going to get a box of awesomeness, but you are going to get an awesomeness box of digital products, digitally, if you like. And that means that you can make use of it as much as you want. If you love this paper from Take a Break, you can print 500 of them if you so wish. If you love all the papers in Take a Break, but I don't know, you're not keen on this one and you're less keen on this one, not that we are, I love them all, you could just print these papers. You can pick and choose. You can print as many as you want. They are for personal use only. You are not allowed to resell them. You're not allowed to share them. They are for your use only. And please respect that, because Lisa's hard work has gone into this. They are extremely good value and good quality. So let's treat it with respect and follow that. Apart from that, you can print them as much as you want. You can layer them. You can use them with your cutting machines. You can do whatever you want. So I just thought I would show you what is currently available. I spent a couple of hours over the weekend printing out everything, which I needed to do because otherwise I am a bit lazy, and that's why I've not used it that much, because it wasn't there ready printed. But if you just invest a bit of time and do a mass print, and all you need is some white card. So I've used a 160 GSM card, so it's not super thick, but it's probably, my printer would take a bit heavier, but it's a good weight, and I would say it's very similar to cardstock, loose sheet cardstock and paper pad cardstock. It's not thin paper, but it's not super heavyweight Cartabella paper. And of course you need a colour printer. Apart from that, that's it. I would suggest a HP printer because they do HP Instant Ink. I think Epson do a version, which means you can basically print as much as you want and they'll send you ink within your plan and whatnot. So yeah, I have spent quite a bit of time printing all that, and I've printed probably 500 sheets, but now it's all there for me and I can just dive in, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to store it. And I could, if I want, spend time fussy cutting it all, or I can just fussy cut as and when I need it. That is the plan anyway. So let's dive into the collections first and show you what it's all about. So let's dive into the first collection that Lisa ever released, and that is Adventure Trail. I have already scrapped with this collection and it is one of my favourites. So in this collection there are 8 papers, I believe. I have printed all of these collections twice, just so I've got a stock. So I'm just going to show you the papers. Got an ombre of blue to green with all the arrows. Nice chunky triangle. Of course, the other thing that you can do, if you so wish, is you can print it to scale. So you could scale it down to A5, scale it up to A3, and anything in between. And that is, of course, another perk of these digital printables, because you can do a lot more and you have a never-ending supply. You can literally print this as many times as you want, so you're never going to run out, which is great. So these are all the papers in Adventure Trail, and that is it. I had a bit of an accident there. That was completely my fault. It's nothing to do with the printable. it basically printed wrong, as you can see. But as I say, completely my fault. But I've kept it because I've still got a good chunk that I can use. And then that is the same paper, I've just printed it twice. So that is Adventure Trail to kickstart the collections. Then we have Rainbow Wishes. And this is all very rainbow themed. So we have this sort of ombre stripe. So we've got purple, blue, green, yellow and peachy orange. Then we've got the tone-on-tone green hearts. We've got tone-on-tone orange rainbows. I do apologise if the light isn't great. I've tried my best, but I am filming this at night. And we've got this sort of multicolour. The colours in this collection are green, blue, purpley lilac and pink, orangey peach. So that is that. This paper is gorgeous with all the detailed florals on the blue background. Then we've got these hand-drawn hearts and dots on blue. Rainbows, you can't go wrong with a rainbow, guys. Look at them. And then the tone-on-tone yellow polka dot. And then again, I printed that twice. So that was 8 patterned papers in each of those collections so far. Then we have got Flutterbye. I love this paper. Now, in some of them, and I think this is one, yeah, if I particularly love a pattern paper, I printed it more than twice. These two being that. Look at this floral. You could fussy cut all these florals. And again, you can print as many as you want and fussy cut till your heart's content. You could print it larger, smaller, and get different size variations. So that is the floral. And then we've got this ombre yellow to pink with these dots on top, which is, I just love that. So there is that paper again. So obviously in the collection you only get one because you can print as many as you want. Then we've got the butterflies. Look at the detail in those butterflies. Stunning. Then we've got a butterfly repeat blue. Oh, we've got another one of those papers. Oh, this might be the full collection now. So we've got the floral. Then we've got this sort of plaid check. This I love because it's distressed pink, and then we've got words on there as well, which says amongst the what does it say? Dance amongst the flowers and spread your wings, which is quite cute. But again, you could use it and you don't necessarily need to see the detail of the words. We've got a couple of stripes, yellow and blue with different tones. And there is that butterfly again. So that is a repeat of the same patterns. So that is Flutterbye, and I hadn't fully appreciated how much I love that collection actually. Now, whilst I haven't reprinted Beside the Sea yet, and I don't really know why, I do have some of the patterns. So let me show you what I do have. So there is the Blue Waves, which is amazing. Then we've got anchors on a light pinky peach background stripe. We have got this one, which I love. This is the beach huts, and we've got ombre orange to light yellows back to orange. Look at those beach huts. As you can see, I've used this collection, so there's some of it that is cut up. Then we have got the boats on this sort of canvas background. I love that. What else have we got? We've got this dot, which is amazing. So the colours in this collection are 2 shades of blue, a peachy orange and a yellow. Super, super nice. We have got another one of them and an offcut. We've got this stripe in all the collection colours. Love this. And of course you can use these for card making, scrapbooking, all kinds of crafts. We've got this sort of shell design. So that is Beside the Sea, and that is most of the collection papers, if not all. I should have checked that. And again, I'm not sure why I've not printed it, but I haven't. One of those peculiarities. So that is Beside the Sea. Then we have Folk Garden, and this is another one where I have printed some extras. So we've got this blue background with pink and purple leaves. I love this paper. It's like upside down rainbows but solid. We've got this funky geometric-y floral paper. Leaves on orange. Oh, got that one again. And again. I've already used a little bit of this. This is green with the leaves. And then we've got a blue version of the leaves. Look at that. You could cut all these mandalas out and it's on a gorgeous background. Super busy, but I actually quite like it. It's like a Moroccan inspired background. And I think that's then repeated. Yep. So that is Folk Garden. And last but not least, my new favourite, Take a Break. This is, as the name would suggest, travel themed. First up, we've got these stamp marks. Then we've got all these little icons on the bluey green background. A sort of chevron multicolour. So the collection colours, of course, yellow, peach pink and blues. Love that colour scheme. Got a graph, ledger, plaid, whatever you want to call it. I love this paper. Look at those doodled hearts and dashes. Then we've got this funky design. We've got a map, city map. Love that. And cameras. You can't go wrong with a camera paper. Love it. So that is all the papers from Take a Break. And you can see that I'm slightly obsessed with it because I've printed it 1, 2, 3 times. So that is the collections. We've got Take a Break, Folk Garden, Beside the Sea, Flutterbye, Rainbow Wishes and Adventure Trail. Now all of those are available to buy as pattern paper only. You get all 8 of each paper from each collection for $2.99. That is of course Great British Pound. It will convert to US dollars, or you can just pay in one and it'll do all its magic when you pay. Or for an extra £2 for $4.99, you can get the elements with it, which works out you basically save £1 than if you bought each element sheet and paper separately. So that is these guys. So in the same order, let's quickly run through these, and I printed these twice as well. So you get 2 sheets of these. You get elements, which generally are shapes, tags, arrows, banners. It'll change by each collection. And then a journal element. So you got some circles, some tabs and some journaling cards, tags, plus signs, cameras, compasses, arrows, geotags and more arrows. So that is Adventure Trail. Then we have got Rainbow Wishes, which is gorgeous. You've got tickets and tabs and flowers and butterflies and rainbows and all sorts of goodness on that one. Then we have got Flutterbye, and as the paper would suggest, this is also a favourite. Look at those florals, the tickets. I love all of this so much. Lisa has done an outstanding job at designing this. Then we have got Beside the Sea. So we've got all the beach huts, lighthouses, boats and shells and tickets and journaling cards and banners and all sorts of goodness. We have got Folk Garden. This is another favourite, and I've actually printed this one 3 or 4 times and I've already used some of it. So you get your journaling, circles, banners, tabs and tags and all sorts. And then this page, which has got tons of flowers, butterflies, words and banners. You will also notice that the elements are all easy to cut out. There's no real difficult things to cut out, which I'm glad because I'm rubbish at fussy cutting. And genuinely, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Like, look at this. This is Take a Break. How easy is all that to cut? These circles are 1.25 inches. So just use your circle punch, punch them out. Done. Hearts and squares and rectangles and banners, super easy to cut out. You can do a lot of that on your trimmer. Corner punch on that. Bish bash bosh. Then we've got the element sheet, and you'll notice that there is a border around these titles, so it's super easy to follow. Hearts and signs, tickets. Again, you can use a 1-inch punch for these. Sunglasses. So it's all easy stuff to cut around. So that is the element for the collection, and you can buy these on their own. So they will be listed as element sheet 1, element sheet 2, or you can have that, and 8 pattern papers as one full collection. Which, let's be honest, just do that, because you need it all. Okay, so that is the collections. And let us move them across and have a look at the coordinating basics. So the coordinating basics are a set of pattern paper, 8 sheets, and it just comes with the pattern papers. You don't get any elements or anything. So you get 8 sheets of pattern paper, and they have been designed in all the colourways that all the other elements have been, which we will get onto shortly. So we've got summer, berry, blues, citrus, greens, jardin and purples. All the patterns are the same in each of them. As you can see here, I've already started using them. So let me show you berry, because I know that one is complete. So you get a couple of plaid, check, whatever you want to call it, tablecloth design. Then we've got a solid colour with white spots and a white solid with colour spots, which I love. You can use these with so many different things. Couple of stripes in a different couple of different shades. So you get the berry one is very much the reds and the pinks. Then a lovely star and heart as well. And of course I have printed a couple of them. So that was the berry, as I said. Then we've got the summer. Now in the summer it is slightly different insofar as it's not all the same colour. They are all summer themed colours. So you get this gorgeous teal and this yellow, then another teal one, and we've got an orange stripe, a pink stripe, teal stars which are gorgeous, and there are some light colour and then some tone on tone colour, and then some orange and yellow hearts. I love the summer mix so much. That is coming up on a layout for the premium sketches for September, so watch out for that. Then you get the blues, and a couple of shades of blues are included in there. In the citrus, it's all about those oranges and the yellows, gorgeous shades in there. The greens, they're all amazing, to be honest, and again, dark green, light green. The jardin is a lovely mix of sort of purples and pinks and yellows and greens and blues. So a real mix. If you didn't want to get them all, like me, you don't need them all. You do need them all. But if you want to start small with your digital collection, I would suggest getting the summer and the jardin, because that gives you a good variety. And then maybe one of your favourite colours as well, purple especially, because of course purple is in short supply in the scrapbooking world. So they are the coordinating basics patterns. Another recently released product is the hearts and stars. And again, same as this, we've got summer, jardin, purple, green, citrus blues and berry. And I have printed numerous sheets of each because I adore these. You just get one sheet, so as you can see they are identical, and you just get a whole range of hearts and stars. So half the sheet is hearts, half the sheet is stars, with loads of different patterns. You've got ombre ones, stitched ones, dashes, doodled, mandala-y, leopard print, sketchy, spotty, stripy, all manner of ones. And the designs are all the same on each of the colourways. The Jardin ones I particularly love, and the Summer, again, they give you a good range of different colours. So love them. That is the Hearts and Stars. Then we have the labels and banners. Again, Summer, Jardin, Blues, Greens, Citrus, Berry and Purples. And as you can see, again, Summer and Jardin give you a good selection of colours. You get this gorgeous teal with the Summer, and you get the gorgeous purples with the Jardin. And then we've got the colourways with all different patterns. So you get circles, again, use your 1 1/4 inch punch them out super quick. These are dead easy to cut out. You get your labels, your banners, and then your long banners. And there's like spots and grids and all sorts of different designs on them. And they are, again, the same with each colourway. I just love these so much. And again, it's a digital product, so you can print an unlimited amount of these. So if I want to do a layout that's focused on the banners, I might go to my stash and use up a few, but then they're gone. Whereas with this, I can use all of these and it's okay. I've got another sheet. I can print more sheets. That's what's so good about it. And then finally, a favourite of mine, it is the tickets. Look at that. They are amazing, guys. So we've got the Summer and the Jardin yet again. Love the different colourways in this. I love the difference of the blues and the oranges and the pinks. And then we've got the blues. Look how amazing they are. And the greens and the citrus, the berry and the purples. And there's all sorts of different tickets. Some of them are complete. Some of them are notched, some of them are notched only once, and all sorts of different ones. If you have a hole punch like this, where it's a 1 hole punch, you can just use half of it and easily notch them out. You could always cut them out so that they're actually just rectangle. Lots of different options with them. I have a layout coming in the September inspiration gallery for premium sketches, where I've used a full sheet of Summer and a full sheet of Jardin on one layout, so watch out for that. I just love them. I cannot tell you how much I love these printables, and look how much stuff I've got there. Imagine how much that would have cost if that was physical paper. It's mind-blowing, and you can print as much as you want, as I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a lever arch file. This is just a basic one till I get a nice patterned one. And we're going to have plastic wallets. And I'm simply going to use card dividers to separate. So we'll have tickets. I need to decide whether... I'll probably do it where we have tickets, labels and banners, stars, coordinating basics, and then the collections. I was debating, because I know Lisa has plans to release more of the colourways with different designs. So I could have separated it by Summer, Jardin, Blue, Green, Citrus, blah, blah, blah. But I think I'm going to do it this way, where we have all the tickets in plastic wallets like this, and then all of the hearts and stars and so on. So I'm going to just finish popping these into the wallet off camera, because you don't need to sit and watch me do that. And I will whiz back to you just to show you the completed folder, and then you can race to scrappersketch.com and pick up your own. So that is everything organised. I'm just going to quickly show you what I have done. But look at this. This is a lever arch file. Look at all of that awesome Scrappy patterned goodies. Okay, so I have ordered it like this. I've not got the card dividers in yet, but we start off with all of the elements which we have from each collection. All of these are available. Then we've got the pattern paper, and I have split them. So I've got 3 for that one, but then I've got 2 for each collection, just because the wallets were getting a little bit too full. And we've got that, and then that is the collections. Then we've got all of the tickets that are available, and I've just put each colour into each wallet. Then of course we've got the labels and banners, the hearts and stars, and the coordinating basics at the back, which are all in that. So now whenever I am scrapping and I want to use some of these goodies, I can just come here, very quickly do it. Now you could, if you wanted to, I know Lisa and Karen do, if you're watching TV, spending an evening in front of the telly, take a few sheets and fussy cut them all together, then just slip them in so they're already done, or put them into CD wallets or cases, boxes, whatever you store your die cuts in, and you are good to go. Now I may do that with some of it, but I also know that I'm not very good at fussy cutting and I would get very, very bored straight away. And that's just me. Now I love fussy cutting when it's a few things. So I am just going to cut as I go. What I might end up doing is, if I've got a spare few minutes or I want to spend a bit of time in my office / scrapbook room, but I'm not really feeling it, I might take my punches and punch out circles, or I might go to the labels and banners and cut them, or I might go to the tickets because that's just a paper trimmer, done. But generally I am going to cut the fussy cutting as I go. So that is it, guys. That is the complete Scrap-A-Sketch digital printables collections that you can get on the website at scrappasketch.com. Please do show the support to Lisa. She's done well over 150 sketches for this community, and they are all free, and you will still get free sketches in the Facebook group, still released every Friday. And there are still special events, and there is one coming up for the rest of this year, so watch out for that. But Scrap-A-Sketch Premium is an amazing way to get just that little bit of extra sketchy inspiration, and now the Printables is a great way that you can pick it up worldwide and get unlimited supplies. So do give it a go. It's very easy. They're PDFs, so you literally just download, open, print, done. There is no fancy software, no fancy schmancy things you need to do. It's uber simple. If you do get stuck, drop Lisa a message on the website and her IT department will help. The IT department being Johnny, aka the 7-year-old. But yeah, he is an amazing whiz and they will sort you out. But you shouldn't have any issues because it is super simple. And it's just, I'm so proud of Lisa, and I'm so proud that I get to scrap with these awesome goodies. I will see you later for another video. I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you soon. Bye for now.